The best Ultrabooks are built for users who value portability and battery life over performance yet require a device with greater horsepower than a Chromebook. Having said that, these are the best 7 Ultrabooks you can get today. But before we dive into that, make sure you click that subscribe button to stand a chance of winning iPhone 13 Pro in our upcoming 5,000 subscribers draw. And for more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. Okay, let's dive in. And in no particular order, starting the list is Dell XPS 13, Best Ultrabook. Dell has long exerted a strong influence on the Ultrabook market, and that hasn't changed with the arrival of the latest Dell XPS 13. This new Ultrabook is slightly slimmer than its predecessor without sacrificing functionality such as the microSD card port or headphone jack, and it actually has a larger display. The new display features a higher resolution of 1920 by 1200 pixels and a 16:10 aspect ratio for increased vertical screen real estate. Additionally, it features a bright display with an anti-glare coating, which enables easy reading. The Dell XPS 13 model we've chosen is powered by 11th Gen Intel Core i7 processor, which provides a good balance of performance and efficiency. While this Ultrabook comes with integrated graphics, it is the latest Intel Iris Xe graphics that can truly sustain playable frame rates in specific esports games. So, you'll have a laptop that's capable of compiling spreadsheets during the day and crushing competitors after hours, all in a 2.64-pound compact. Next is Asus ZenBook 14, Best Budget Ultrabook. The Asus ZenBook 14 is a true work of art. At about $750, or even less if you choose for the 256GB option, it packs a surprising amount of powerful hardware into a thin and light body that appears to be more expensive. You're getting a 14-inch display on a laptop that's only 0.7 inches thick and weighs 2.65 pounds with this combo. Asus has done an excellent job of slimming down the bezels surrounding the display to maintain the laptop's tiny size. The display panel features a 1080p resolution and an anti-glare coating for improved visibility in bright environments, something cheaper laptops often struggle with. The ZenBook 14 is powered by a 6-core AMD Ryzen 5 4500U processor and an NVIDIA GeForce MX 350 GPU on the inside. It's exciting enough to have a new Ryzen mobile processor at this pricing point, but the inclusion of dedicated graphics is really impressive. The one major disadvantage is that the system comes with only 8GB of RAM, which is soldered on, leaving no room for upgrade. Next is MSI Stealth 15M, Best Ultra-Portable Gaming Laptop. It used to be difficult to get a laptop that weighed less than 4 pounds and was less than an inch thick. Now, gaming machines with those thin and light characteristics are available. Not only does the MSI Stealth 15M manage to stay that tiny, 3.73 pounds and 0.63 inches thick, to be precise, but it does so without making significant compromises on the amount of space within. You would anticipate a small or slow display or a mid-tier CPU, but the MSI Stealth 15M features a 15.6-inch Full HD display with 144Hz refresh rate and is powered by an 11th Gen Intel Core i7 processor manufactured on Intel's newer 10nm node. It even crams in an NVIDIA RTX 3060 GPU for effortless 1080p graphics scaling. With Wi-Fi 6, you may enjoy fast connectivity for gaming while away from your desk, or you can park this laptop at your desk and use the full-size HDMI port to connect directly to a monitor. Up next is Apple MacBook Air M1, Best Ultralight Apple Laptop. If you take a cursory look at the new MacBook Air, it may appear as though little has changed. On the surface, you'd be correct. It is identical in design and size as its predecessor, and even weighs the same. However, Apple has made some significant improvements to the hardware. Specifically, Apple abandoned Intel processors in favor of its own Apple M1 system on a chip. This integrates the CPU, GPU, memory, and other components into a single chip, named the M1 chip. The Apple M1 is equipped with 4 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores, allowing it to complete some activities quickly while conserving energy when performing more routine ones. Additionally, these new processing cores significantly improve the battery life of the new MacBook Air. What's truly remarkable is that Apple made this switch to a new processor that behaves significantly differently than Intel's chips, yet the operating system and apps continue to run flawlessly, despite the fact that many programs require a translation layer to function. Additionally, the new architecture is more similar to that of Apple's phones, which means that iOS apps should function well on macOS. Apple's new MacBook Air is a significant move in a new direction, and it appears as though Apple has found its feet. Next is Lenovo Yoga 7i, Best Convertible Ultrabook. Lenovo's Yoga 7i laptop packs a lot of flexibility into a small package. This laptop straddles the line between Ultrabook and the new Intel Evo platform. It is powered by 11th Gen Intel Core i5 processor for reliable performance across a wide range of applications, and it includes Intel Iris Xe graphics for light gaming. Another requirement of the Intel Evo specification is a long battery life and quick boot times, which is why the Lenovo Yoga 7i has a 13-hour battery life and a 512GB PCIe SSD for quick startup and application launch. Additionally, you'll benefit from high-speed networking with Wi-Fi 6 and Thunderbolt 4. The Yoga 7i's flexibility is facilitated with a 360-degree hinge, which enables it to be used as a laptop, tablet, or stand-up display in tent mode. At 300 nits, the 1080p display is quite bright, and it features a touchscreen interface for simple tablet use. If you prefer to input data with a stylus rather than your fingertips, the Yoga 7i also supports the Lenovo Active Pen. Next is HP Spectre X360, another lightweight convertible laptop. If you enjoy the idea of a convertible laptop but prefer something a little more compact and stylish, have a look at the HP Spectre X360. HP has been around almost as long as Lenovo in the convertible laptop game, and this is one handsome machine both inside and out. The all-metal housing adds minimal weight but provides an additional degree of protection against an unexpected drop. There are numerous configurations available, but the one linked here comes equipped with 10th Gen Intel Core i7 processor, 16GB of RAM, a 512GB NVMe SSD, and a 13.3-inch, 1920x1080, Full HD display. This is more than enough to breeze through the majority of workloads without breaking a sweat. At 2.88 pounds and 12 by 7.7 by 0.7 inches in size, it fits into even the tiniest laptop bags. And the last but not the least is the Surface Laptop 4, most stylish Ultrabook. The Surface Laptop 4 continues to give an amazing Ultrabook experience, with a well-polished design, modest but reliable internals, and an absolutely fantastic display. This latest edition retains the predecessor's 13.5-inch PixelSense touch display, but with a larger 3:2 aspect ratio and a crisp 2256 by 1504 resolution. The Surface Laptop 4 is powered on the inside by a powerful Ryzen 5 Surface Edition 4680U processor with 6 turbocharged cores and multithreading. The system comes equipped with 8GB of LPDDR4X memory, which may be expanded to 16GB for increased multitasking performance. While the cheapest model remains $1,000, it now includes 256GB of storage, more than double the capacity of the base Surface Laptop 3. Additionally, this updated model features Wi-Fi 6 connectivity for enhanced wireless networking and support for anything from standard Netflix streaming to Microsoft's Xbox game streaming. Despite its extensive packing, the Surface Laptop 4 weighs just 2.79 pounds and measures just under a half-inch thick. And that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel and you like the video, consider subscribing. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing and deals on all the products mentioned in this video. And now, you've been tech quadrangled. You're now better informed to buy it right the first time. See you in the next video. Cheers, have a good one.